Indeed, indeed. Don't you ever forget that. Yes, people, welcome to LRFC. What is going on, people? What is going on? I was meant to come on yesterday, but I said, let other people do their streams. Let's not disturb them. You know what I mean? That's the way to go forward because, you see your brothers doing their own streams, don't disturb, don't disturb. Don't come around the same time and start doing your own thing because it doesn't feel right, if you know what I mean. And that's what I did. I said, I'll wait for the next day. I'll be off on Friday. Maybe do a longer stream on Friday with a panel show and all that stuff. But yeah, big up that's everybody that's on. I can see Joe, Jason, LA is back. Oh man. I didn't have a got you the other day, man. I was just asking where you was, man, because I haven't seen you for a while. That's all, brother. Yeah, there's a lot of interesting stories, going around the Liverpool Football Club. Obviously, we're going to discuss it because it's the transfer time of the year for Liverpool. Once Liverpool sign players early, it means it's going to be a big, big summer coming around the corner, and I'm looking forward to that. If you look at the Fabinho, when we signed Fabinho, what happened? We started signing players after that. When we signed McAllister, what happened? We started signing players after that. It was during the season we already knew these players were coming, if you know what I mean. So, yeah, I'm looking forward to it. But listen, there's another thing I got to ask you guys. A bit of housekeeping. Just hit the likes, hit the subscription, and all that good stuff. We're on the road to 3,000. Let's get there very, very soon, if you know what I mean. And I'll gratefully appreciate that if you could help me out with that. There's another thing as well. Tottenham have won the Europa League. They beat the Scummy Manx in the final by 1-0. And Postacoglu, that's how you say his name. I don't know. I don't want to do disservice to his name. He did say in his second season he wins trophies. He ain't lying. Everybody was laughing. I was laughing. You was laughing, saying, "Does he know what league he's in?" On all that stuff, and it's true. It's true. We were shocked when we was hearing a manager predicting like he's gonna win trophies, especially being at Tottenham that don't know how to win trophies at the time. But now look at Tottenham; they are Europa League champions. So if you look at the Premier League, it's been a wicked season. Forget about those haters that's telling you it's been a terrible season. No, it's not our fault. The rest of the teams in the Premier League are bad. If you know what I mean. But if you look at the trophy-wise, Liverpool winning the Premier League, Newcastle winning the FA Cup, the League Cup, obviously. Newcastle winning the League Cup, and the League Cup of the FA Cup was won by Crystal Palace, and the Europa League is won by Tottenham. So look at that. Isn't that impressive? Like, it's not the same teams every single time. Let me go back again. Sorry about that. Premier League, Liverpool, FA Cup, Crystal Palace, League Cup, Newcastle, and Europa League, obviously, Tottenham won it yesterday. So different teams. That is the most important things here. You know what I mean? It's not always the same team that's winning it all the time. Chelsea's 1-0. Man United's 1-0. Man City's 1-0. And that's the most important thing. And most especially, Arsenal. The team that fought the Premier League is theirs this season. They've won nothing as well. So, yeah, it's been a great season in my eyes to see different teams winning, the different titles. It's kind of weird as well. Like, consider what Tottenham are in the league, winning the Europa League. It's weird. It's weird because like when they face Liverpool, we batter them in every game that we played against them. If you know what I mean. So it's weird. Apart from one, of course, they beat us 1-0 away at their ground. Then we came back to Anfield and battered them. Come on, man. It's two-legged tie. I mean, two-legged tie. But you know what I mean. Yeah, but I just want to go through, obviously, how it started with the Man United fans getting cocky before the Bilbao final. I'll put my brother Saeed on one of that, in that picture as well, because it made me laugh when I saw this. They were celebrating, they made it to the final, but if you see him after that, it's a different story, if you know what I mean, guys. I did tell him about Amarim. I did say to him, if the fans are not together, it's going to be difficult for this. And I will show you that footage. I've got that footage for you guys to show. You know what? Let me go with that footage first. When I warned him about his manager, let me go on that footage. We was in Nuruddin's channel, I believe. Yeah, it's a while ago, guys. I'm sorry, I can't remember exactly. Yeah, it was Nuruddin's channel, and we was discussing it. We was doing a Liverpool Man United preview, I believe, at that time. So that's what it was, as I remember. Yeah, it was a very interesting conversation that day. They asked my opinion on obviously on their team and Amarim, and I was honest about it. I didn't lie to them. I said to them, the guy um, ain't ready yet. That's what I said to them, and I haven't been proven wrong. You know, Fozzie knows a lot about football, guys. You know what I mean? I might not watch as much as other people, but when it concerns football, I know a lot about it. So this was the footage, and listen to what I said, and everything I said came true. You know what I mean? I know it's a short season. I know he's come in the second half, I believe. I don't know, second half, just say quarter of the season, maybe something like that. He came on. So check this footage out with the guys.
No problem. You have not competed.
You know what? You know what it is when I watch. Saeed, you know when I watch you guys, you got players that's only there for money reasons. I know, like a lot. I know it's a saying that a lot of people say, but you know when people come for no passion reasons, like they come for money and the it's a next paycheck. It's like what John Barnes said about Liverpool in the 90s. What he said was when we
you didn't know Liverpool goes to this
players were coming to Liverpool because they were happy at Liverpool. That's what they came for. They didn't come for, you know, winning trophies anymore, and you know what the club represents. And that's what's happening to you guys now. It's money, and they're just coming over there for that kind of reason. And when you look at Man United, you know, the history of the football club, it shouldn't be about that. That's why I said to Nuruddin when he was on my channel, I told him straight, the best way to do is reset. You know, like people, you know, people are proud to reset. You know, that 5 years you wasted could have been you guys at the top right now.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? You could have been right at the top right now, those 5 years, if you reset 5 years ago. But nobody's willing to take that. People are too proud. They just want to spend money and thinking that money is going to get you success. But it doesn't work out that way, especially if you haven't got the right man at the helm. Now you've got a young manager there. I think the club is too big for him. And that's why he's struggling at the moment. And,
you think so?
I think the club's too big for him, bro. I'm being serious.
Then again, I don't know. Like, was it not too big for Mourinho? He meant to come here and he didn't do enough for me. Look at his idea and his philosophy. Yeah. That's what's needed for the football club.
The difference with Mourinho is like football has passed Mourinho at that stage. He wasn't the manager that was winning titles continuously, if you know what I mean. The football is different. Football was more about, you know, technical ability, flair, passing, you know, keeping the ball more. Mourinho couldn't really transform his coaching ability into that kind of football. He was more defensive based. You know, we hit you in the counter attack, we bore you to death, and then we win the game. That's disappeared out of football in the modern day. So he couldn't basically change his way into football, change his footballing style into today's football. That's why Mourinho has struggled. That's why he's managing in Turkey right now, if you know what I mean. Mourinho should not be managed. If we knew Mourinho would manage in Turkey, we'd be laughing about, you know, when he first came to England, we'd be laughing, if you know what I mean. So it just shows, like, if you don't change your footballing style, you will struggle in certain leagues, and that's what's happened to Mourinho. That's why he's not really in the big leagues anymore.
But I think the players that we've got right now are just not it. Like we could have looked at so many managers when they came into their role and thought, you know what, damn, they're losing games, etc., etc. But you know what, they stuck by it. Like Arteta's a prime example, and I'm not comparing to Arteta, but they saw something beyond that results, and then they said to themselves, you know what, let's get everyone out and then give him time. And he's,
you know, I don't know if you guys agree with me in the chat. Yeah, I'm gonna come to the chat, guys. So start saying whatever you want to say. I honestly thought Man United was frightening when Ole Gunnar Solskjaer was their head coach. I'll tell you why I say that. I don't think he's the greatest coach I've ever seen in my life. Okay, but he was doing a good job in my opinion. They finished second. They could have, you know, eventually just keep going and winning like games continuously, trying to win the cups here and there, and then build up to win the league eventually. But what they did wrong at Man United at that time, they started getting the Ronaldos in there, all these players that are Pogba's. That's not really, you know, about Man United at that time, at Ole Gunnar Solskjaer's time, if you know what I mean. So that's why it was all pear-shaped, because I was frightened, honestly. I thought they had a happy camp, young players that's gonna, you know, destroy the league eventually. It doesn't. Sometimes, you know, what you got to look at as a footballing person is, it's not always about the manager and his aura about him. You know, like Ole Gunnar Solskjaer, it's not that kind of manager. Everybody say, "Oh, well, him as a manager," or anything like that. But at the time, he was doing a brilliant job. He went wrong when he started buying the Ronaldos of this world. And I warned Man United fans about that, and they didn't believe me. And what happened? They destroyed that team. They finished second. They could have progressed and even played much better football. A happy camp is a dangerous camp. I've always said that, guys. Look at Liverpool Football Club. Why are we winning Premier League titles all of a sudden in the recent years? Because our camp is always happy. You look at the inside Anfield when they go to the AXA training ground, everybody's smiling, you know what I mean, and having fun. That's what you need around a football club. And when we see Man United, you don't really see that. It's just like, oh, I'm going to play a game. Let me get paid and let's go. That's what it is. You can't have that. And then you look at the wages on top of that as well. Do you guys know majority of the Man United players get more money than Liverpool players, and Liverpool players are the ones who are winning titles? So you got to make players humble. You can't get players into a football club and expect them to, you know, perform in a level that that mirrors their wages. No, it doesn't. You got to let them earn that right. And this is what we've done. Salah used to earn less than Man United players. You know, Pogba's and you know, Varane and Casemiro. They used to earn more than Salah. And Salah was winning championships. They ain't like, these guys ain't winning shit at Man United, man. You let Tottenham beat you in a final. Tottenham, who don't know what trophy is. Tottenham, who's only won 2 league titles in entire history of that football club. That's who beat Man United in the final yesterday. Come on, man. Listen, it's not always about, you know, the glamour of the coach. If things are going good, don't disrupt that. And that's what they did. I was frightened, guys. I swear I was frightened. I thought, like, Ole Gunnar Solskjaer is going to get right. He's going to get, you know, eventually he's going to win a championship with Man United. Because the way they were building that time, buying players who they don't buy right now, you know, not a big name players, just getting players who fit the system. It was a dangerous time, man. And I'm so happy. I was going into streams. I used to go on these other streams, Man United fans and all this stuff, Liverpool fans, bantering and all that stuff. And I felt awkward. I thought, oh, shit, man. I think they're going to get it right, I was saying. But thank God they got Ronaldo, man. Because after that, he exposed that football club in such a way, it was done. It was done. He started criticizing the training ground. He started criticizing Old Trafford. He started criticizing players. It was just, they weren't having that and Ole Gunnar Solskjaer at the time. It's when Ronaldo came back and did that damage, they haven't looked back since. They keep changing managers now. They don't know whether they're coming or going. It's a mess. It's an absolute mess. But listen to this, what I was saying in this as well, man.
At least got them progressing the league. Okay, he hasn't won the trophies.
I know what you're saying, bro. I know what you're saying. Arteta is a different story. You're forgetting. He's come to the time when the Klopp and Pep are in decline. You know what I mean? He's faced the worst Man City team in history and couldn't beat them to the league. You know what I mean? Let's just be honest there. Like, that's in the last 2 years. I've faced Yaya Torres. You know what I mean? Vincent Kompany's, all these special players. David Silva's. He's facing, you know, Kovacic and players like that. And there you go, people. I did mention that. I told them that. Look at the teams we faced against Man City down the years with Jurgen Klopp and the money they were spending at the time. Arsenal in the last 3 years have been facing Kovacic and players like that compared to what we was facing. Vincent Kompany's, Leroy Sané's, Raheem Sterling's, David Silva's, Bernardo Silva. You know what I mean? This is the midfielder. Kevin De Bruyne. This is the midfielders they had at the time. Fernandinho, Rodri, Fernandez. All these guys, they had all these players, and the substitute bench can compete with the first team. That's they could finish in the top 4. They were said at the time as well. And then Arsenal get these type of players like Kovacic and all that stuff playing against them, and they can't even get 2 league titles. At least one of the 2. You know what I mean? Come on, man. Come on. It's an embarrassment for Arsenal Football Club. It's embarrassing, and that's why I don't argue with teams like that. They're absolutely appalling, Arsenal, man. And them excuse after excuse. Tottenham had a lot of injuries, you know, all season. You see them in the Europa League the other day. Did they complain? They still won the game. That's what you do. You don't moan. You don't say you haven't played anybody. Ah, man, Arteta, man. And then today he's saying we've got to spend money to compete. What are you talking about, bro? Spend money to compete. You spent over 750 million, and you want more money on top of that? Wow. Jokes. You can't beat them to a title. It doesn't make sense if you're that good, if you know what I mean. But the reason I say the team is too big for him is the fan base and the ownership.
Yeah.
If they're not going to be in sync with his ideas, then I think it's too big for him. I think what he needs to do is get rid of all these players, season in, season out. Just get rid of all these stupid players that don't want to be there, that can't run, the length of the pitch, and let him restart. Let him reshape the club in the next couple of years. I know some people are not patient enough, but if you let people restructure the team, it's rewarded at the end, because eventually, like, you get the right players in, and you could spend the money in the right way. You could get the players that can fit the system, the system that could make you win titles season in and season out. And that's what you're missing. Start from 0, then you get to 100 after that. That's what I said. There you go, people. That's what I told them. And then yesterday, this happened. After that, that's what happened when they made it to the Europa League final. But let me get to the comments, man. I don't know what's going on, people. Get to the comments, man. That's what we're here for. Big up, Jason, man. Big up, brother. Big up, LA, as always, man. Thank you for coming through again. Let's go by Joe Powell. Big up, Joe Powell, man. Big up, brother. Realism is in the house. Like, subscribe and share, as it says. Joseph, big up, brother. Haven't seen you before. I hope you subscribe. Support the channel if you can. Chelsea at least can win something. I'm happy Man United lost as a Liverpool fan. This makes me happy. Big up, yeah. Listen, if Man United won yesterday, we will never hear the end of it. You know what I mean? They will just like talk nonsense throughout till next season. Let's just put it that way. That's what they will do. But listen, Tottenham had a game plan. They did what they had to do, and they won the game. It wasn't the most exciting game to watch, but it worked. Whatever they did worked, and I'm glad they won, because I'd rather them winning than Man United, to be fair, guys. I'm sick and tired of, Man United trying to level up with Liverpool in regards to trophies and all that stuff. You know what I mean? Yes, Uncle Ross, please subscribe to Uncle Ross. Big up, my guy. I hope everything is well. Love your graphics. Appreciate that, man. We're going to sort you out. Don't worry, Uncle Ross. We're going to sort your one out very soon, bro. So, yeah, just get things ready, man. We're going to do it. We're going to do it 100%, bro. Yeah, I just saw, before I come on about Alvarez, I'm the biggest Alvarez guy. I'm the one who said Alvarez should be our striker next season, back in December. Now, a lot of stuff is coming out, as I was saying as well. I remember I was talking about it, and people said, "You're crazy, man." He's playing for Atletico Madrid, and it's his first season. I said, money talks, and a player's ambition talks as well. Maybe the player wants to come to Liverpool. Maybe the player wants to win titles and all that stuff. But yeah, as you can see over there, guys, with Transfer News Live, gold. It says Breaking: Arsenal and Liverpool are reportedly scheduled talks next week over a potential deal to sign Julian Alvarez from Atletico Madrid. There you go. And in Spain, apparently, there's a channel. I don't know if it's a YouTube channel of some sorts. Have reported that obviously Atletico are willing to sell at the right price. So why not, guys? Like, why can't we go for Alvarez? Well, what's the problem? It shouldn't be an issue. I'm not gonna sit here and say don't sign him because he's been there for one season. If you want something so badly, go and get it. Don't hesitate. I think he could change our fortunes on the pitch. I think he can be an asset to our football club as well. And I've always said it, like, if you want a striker that's suited to Liverpool, it's not Isak, it's Alvarez, because he can score goals. He can start the attack. He could defend for the team, and he could do that pressing that everybody wants as well. He could drop off. He could take set pieces. I always tell you guys, he's the most complete striker I've seen in many years, and I think Man City getting rid of him was a big mistake. But if we can pounce on that, I think they got him for 80 million euros. Just pay them 90, or just give them, a certain amount of money and get, what's his name? Nunes going the other way. That's all you got to do. You got to be smart. You got to make negotiations in a smart way. And I think you can do it. I've seen them sell strikers after their first season before who scored a lot of goals. Jimmy Floyd Hasselbank. He scored about over 30 goals for them in the first season he was there. Next minute, Chelsea offered some money and he left. So it can happen. It can happen, man. Spurs have now equaled our UEFA Cup Europa League record 3. Yeah, I know, bro. It's sad, but it's okay, man. You put the 6 on top of that, then you'll be laughing. You know what I mean, Trudon? You know what I mean, Ham Dog? It can't. It's okay, bro. It's okay. I'm not too fussed about them catching up with Liverpool. United should never have re-signed Ronaldo. That set them back. I said that, bro. I said that. I remember years ago saying that. I'm scared because they got a happy camp, and signing him could have been, sorry, at the time, could be the thing that's going to destroy them. And it was. I didn't lie about that. And it happened. And you can see in the footage, I'm speaking to Saeed and Nuruddin, and I told them straight, like, sometimes it's good to reset. I don't want to give Man United advice, don't get me wrong, but you just got to talk about it, innit? It's a chat, and you have to give your honest opinion about football, and that's what I did. And yeah, that's how it is. That's how it is. But guys, please hit the likes and subscribe and all that good stuff. We're going to be continuing, obviously, talking about transfers and looking at our rivals at the same time. I'm here for a bit. I've got last day of work, and hopefully I'll come back tomorrow. I might do a long stream for the champions. I want to celebrate as champions, and I want everybody to participate. I'll put a proper link up there so you guys can come on and chat to us as well. But as you can see, guys, Julian Alvarez is a big interest for Arsenal. Wow, who's going to win that race? Even the London Lights ain't going to beat Liverpool to get Alvarez through the door at Liverpool Football Club. He's got McAllister here, my guys. You know what I mean? And he's got the other South Americans here too. So he'd be right at home, and he lived around here before as well. So I'm more optimistic if this is going to happen. He will come to Liverpool, but there's a lot of reports coming out that Liverpool will speak to him. We tried Man City; they didn't want to sell to us. But it's funny, when they asked for Sterling, we gave them Sterling. But when it's the other way around, now we're not sold to our rivals. No way. Well, you can piss off now, man. Go and do one. Yeah, let me show you another thing I saw on. This is. I want to continue with the Man United celebration before the Europa League. You know what I mean? Tottenham can beat us. Tottenham? No way. There's no way they can beat us. They were saying at the time. Okay, let's see now. Right, let's try. Check this out, guys. Check this out. I saw this as well. Sorry, guys. Like sometimes, if I haven't done a stream for a while, I'm tired. I do, wander off. But yeah, check this out, guys. This made me laugh. They were celebrating, when they got to the final of the Europa League.
Follow, cause United are going to Bilbao. Cause United are going to Bilbao. Follow, cause United are going to Bilbao. Go to Pistons, cause United are going to Bilbao. Ruben Amorim.
Hey, they're singing his name now.
We're back in from the Stretford end. You turn the rest around. Ruben Amorim. Listen. Another final. Ruben Amorim. Listen, another final for Man United. They said, you know what, we're the banter club. But who's in the final? Who's in the final? Another final. Arsenal fans. Arsenal, where are you? What? Who's that? Yeah? You know what I want to say? I've been harsh on Mason Mount. Yeah? Money Mace! Bro, listen, it was tough. It was hard. But you know what? These men don't know about remontadas and all that. Yeah? Even when we're down, we know how to come back. Yeah. Bilbao. Yeah? You see United, the fuck off. You see United, the fuck off. You came here, you tried. But you know what? We got the Ivorian Messi to come on the pitch. Yeah? We got a player called Amad Diallo. We got a player called Casemiro. Yeah. Bruno Fernandes.
Listen to me, yeah? It's been a shit season. We've been here. We've seen the defeats. But you know what we won't do?
What?
It won't end like this.
What?
We are ready for Tottenham Hotspur.
Oh,
I've got one person to call out.
go on.
Expressions. You think you're going to win a trophy? You think we're going to give you the first trophy in your career? In your lifetime? Yeah? Listen to me. You are going to be having tears, my brother. Yeah? It's going to be tears for you, bro. Bro, listen to me. We deserve to win that in the end. I don't care. This is our moment now. Win the damn trophy. Yeah.
What do you think of Tottenham?
What are you going to tell them? What do you think of shit? That's all right. That's on them. Bro, they think they can win a trophy against us. We've got that aura. We've got that aura. Listen, stop calling me. Stop calling me. Man's got a review to do. We're going places. We're going to Bilbao. Listen to me, yeah? Bro, Mason Mount, you decided to turn up today, yeah? This week. That goal, man, them. Brother, I didn't know that was in you. Too many. Too many. One thing I want to say,
Sorry,
yeah?
guys, I was disappearing.
Real Madrid thought they could go and get Lenny Euro.
No.
Lenny Euro's. Ah, brother! Yes! Brother, this guy, 50 million. You know what we should do? 50 million down the drain. 50 million songs again. Listen to me. Brother, this guy's got tech, you know. Man said centre back. He could go and play midfield.
Yeah.
He could play in attack.
Yeah.
He don't mind where position we plays.
Yeah.
Anywhere. Any place.
Anytime.
Brothers, we need to win this competition. We've been here, bro. It's been a long season, man. Them. Look at around us, man. We're all here. We're all here, bro. Celebrate this football club. We love this football club, bro.
Yeah.
We've seen it all. We won the law. Where man yet I said I would never go so. We've seen it all. We won the law. Where man yet I said I would never go so. Listen, I know you don't like this competition, but you know what, mate? It's another trophy we can win.
Yes, yeah, you know what?
Talk to me.
You know what? The standards have been lowered. United should never be in this competition. We should be in the Champions League. We should be in the Champions League semi-finals. We should be fighting for the bigger trophies. But that's the Glazers and Ineos in it, and F them. But big up to the players today, man. In the 60 minutes on gone, we're nervous. They gone 1-up. They come out fighting in the second half. We ride our luck. Garnacho misses that sitter in the first half. Then he makes the changes. Hammering them acts. He acts. Yes, Aaron. He acts. And you know what? Mason Mount just turns up.
Money Mace!
Money Mace! The finish, I'm not going to lie to you, is right in front of me, right? Right in front of me.
Come on, boy.
The turn and the control and the finish was top quality.
Yes.
And you know me, I've been one of his biggest critics.
We know.
But I got to give it up to him. Him and Ahmad changed that game completely on his head.
Facts.
Right, and then so there is no 4 goals. We're not scoring 4 without Ahmad and Mason Mount on that football pitch.
God,
and the game
indeed.
just changed completely. We started to push up Euro in this
You've been
system.
pushing up
If you got
far,
3
man,
centre backs, you need people who are going to drive and carry the ball and break into midfield and break the lines with their runs and ball carrying ability. And I thought Euro did that magnificently, and I thought he defended magnificently throughout. But the Mason Mount and Ahmad just electrifying. He's on our side, on that side where I'm sitting north, where he joins up with the Stretford and he's right in front. Anytime he gets the ball, it's electric. The technique is effortless. He's making football look so simple.
Yes,
He's making it, honestly, he's making it look easy. So we got to give it to Ahmad. I don't know where we'll be as a football club without Ahmad. I genuinely don't think, because who can we bring off the bench I just hope that the league can come back now. The final is in 2 weeks.
That's why
It's in 2 weeks. We need everybody to be fit because it's Spurs. We're not beating them since 2022. They beat us 3 times this season. Manchester United's heritage. Manchester United's talk to them. The name of Manchester United. That has to mean something. At the end of the day, like Fergie says, it's only Spurs.
Listen. I can only echo what Nurdin said.
They're partying before the game. How fickle are they? Like, do they know what season they're in? You know what I mean? They're not actually, blowing teams away in the Premier League. You know what I'm saying? So I was saying, be careful, guys, at that time when I saw this video. Be careful because you never know what's going to happen in this game. It's a Europa League final. Tottenham can come out differently. And, and did say in his second season, he does win a trophy. Who's laughing now, mate? Who's laughing now? Let's get back, man.
Listen. I think we've missed Ahmad for so long, yeah, and seeing him back on the pitch, like Nurdin said, he makes football look so easy. Everything he does is just effortless. It's like he was toying with those defenders. As soon as he came on, 20 seconds in, it didn't take him too long to show what he can do. And listen, make sure you check on your Arsenal friends tonight because this is Arsenal's worst nightmare. They have to choose between United and Spurs in the final. Make sure you check on them because they're gonna need it.
Check on Robbie. Check on Kurt.
Bro. I told you before the game, yeah. I didn't want this team raising my heartbeat, but my blood pressure went through the roof when they scored that goal. But listen, Amorim, you did the right thing. You brought on the Ivorian Messi, and that guy did a madness. Even dragging Mason Martin to the game. Lenny Yoro, stand up and be counted. But all we care about, all we have to worry about now, it's been a shit season, yeah? The worst season we're ever going to have. But Manchester United are in another final, another European trophy is coming back to Old Trafford. Come on! Next season! Come on! United! That's all we care about, mate. 100%.
Musty, come in, Musty, man.
Come on, Musty.
Yo, listen.
You see, United, we're gonna smash it! Come on, man. Straight. We ain't bottle jobs like Arsenal. You know what I'm saying, bro? We're going straight to the top. You get me? Amorim era, we're back. You know what I'm saying, G? Yep. It's that time.
Listen, man, look at around us, guys. Look at it. We're here, man. We love the football club, bro. We love the football club. We want this football club back.
Watch this space, mate. Watch this space.
That's it, man. Watch this space. For me, like I said to you, bro, man, you see me in the car park, man. The car park, it's over. You see the next car park? It's in Follow.
Say something, bro. Listen.
What a hairstyle, bro.
Hey, listen. Listen.
That looks like
Wallahi,
man.
brother, I was traveling 24 hours. I'm from Minneapolis.
Yo!
24 hours, brother. Look at my fucking phone, brother. Look at my phone. Listen, I was traveling, and thank God, brother, thank God, we are going to the finals. Now, what we gotta do is finish the fucking job, man. Finish the job. Man United forever. United! Yo, killer, get in, killer. Talk to me, bro. Talk to me, this side.
Yeah, we've had a shit season.
Yeah.
We're probably going to finish 15th. Yeah. But you know what? We smacked up Leon.
Yeah.
And we're going to Bilbao. Yeah. So the only words you should be saying is follow. Good United are going to Bilbao.
Hello.
Tottenham. We're coming for you.
Coming, people.
Come on, United!
Come on. There you go. After the game. What happened after the game, Seed? What happened after the game, brother? What happened? I warned you. I told you about your football club. You don't listen, man. You guys don't listen to me. You don't listen to Fozzie, man. He come on your channels and he told you guys, take it easy, man. Take it easy. None of you listen. What happened? There we go.
What's going on, people? It's over. We've lost the Europa League final. Tottenham fans are singing. I'm gutted. I'm absolutely gutted. All this season, this game was riding on this. This had to mean we had to win this game. And we've let Tottenham Hotspur win their first trophy in nearly 20 years. I'm absolutely embarrassed. It's sickening.
Let it go. Let it go, man.
We didn't want it. We didn't turn up. Everyone just said, you know what? It's only Tottenham. Use your brains.
There's no brains up there, mate. There's no brains. There's no brains. But this, it's over for you guys. You can't even spend next season. You ain't even got money to spend next season. Oh my goodness gracious me. I warned you guys. I warned you about Amarum and all that stuff you guys are doing. 3 at the back does not work in the Premier League. Only one team has won the Premier League with that, and that's Chelsea. And what happened after that? Conte got sacked the season after. You don't play this type of football. You need to play proper football, which is, 4 at the back, 3 in midfield, or something like that. Do something that's congested, that can make the team better. You're not even doing that. And your manager yesterday, he's the biggest fraud I've ever seen, Man United fans. What he did yesterday was absolutely appalling. Couldn't even change the tactics. Couldn't even get the game to Man United side. Struggled throughout the game. No game management at all in his ability as a manager. Disgusting. Absolutely disgusting. But let's listen to this some more, guys. Please hit the like, subscribe, and all that good stuff. We're going to have fun, man. We're going to have fun. I'm going to show you the Arsenal side as well. The way they were crying after that game. Tottenham's won a trophy. Arsenal haven't. You know what I mean? Tottenham's won a European trophy. Arsenal haven't. The only European trophy Arsenal have is the Cup to the Cup. Doesn't exist anymore, people. It's gone.
We didn't attack enough. We're too scared. Tottenham Hotspur. We're a laughing joke, man. It's over for this football club. I don't see a way back. Forget every signing you're talking about. I couldn't care less. This was the moment where it mattered the most. And where were they? Where were they? When it mattered the most, where were they? Where were the key men? We bottled it. We are now the bottle jobs. We've taken over from them lot over there. They've given us that title now. We are the bottle jobs. Sickening. A long way home now. All these Tottenham fans are going to come out now, start celebrating. They've got Champions League to look forward to. What have we got? What have we got to look forward to, bro?
It has to be the worst Man United season in history of football. Not, listen to this, yeah. 20s equaled, yeah. They can't even brag about that anymore. They can't even sing their 20 songs anymore, yeah. They finished, well, they're in the league. They finished, I think they are currently around 17th, something like that in the league. That's a joke. No Europa League, no Conference League, no Champions League next season. And every other team have won a trophy. I mean, apart from them, obviously Arsenal and Man City and Chelsea. So it's going to be a tough ride for Man United fans. Let me say something to you as well. If you look at it from a point of view of trying to sign players and regain top 4 like they used to in the past, it's not going to be next season. It's going to take them a long time, if you know what I mean. So their way out was winning the Europa League, and they couldn't even do that. It's going to be tough, man. Very tough for Man United to get back to the top. And is Amarim going to be there? So is he going to be there? I don't know, guys, because at the end of the season, things can change. Things can change. You know what I mean? He might want to leave, and Man United fans are already saying Amarim out. It's going to be tough for them, man. Absolutely tough. I love it, man. You know what I mean? It's the worst season in the history of football for Man United because they've lost everything. They've lost everything right in front of our face, and it could not get any better for Liverpool Football Club. It's just joyful to see this. We've suffered for 20 years, 30 years, whatever you want to call it, watching these scumbags do whatever they wanted in the Premier League. Now it's the other way around. That's what they say. Football goes in cycles. That's what I love about the game. Now it's our turn. Now we, as a football club, have to rise up and get back to what we used to be. Ruthless. Make sure you make these signings we're going for. Alvarez, Wirtz, and all these guys. Make sure you make those signings. Because if you make those signings, this club will dominate for the next 5 to 6 years straight, man. I've got no doubt about it. Because Pep Guardiola has run out of ideas now for Man City. Not only has he run out of ideas, he ain't even got long to go. Because he's already talking about sabbatical leave and all that stuff. I mean, his situation is so bad, his wife wants to leave him. You know what I mean? So it shows, when the opportunity is there, you got to take it with both hands. We've got to take it with both hands, guys. I'm telling you. But let's get back to this.
Tactics today, I don't know. Too many players were missing today. Too many. You can't afford that. Too many players said, you know what? I'm just not turning up today. Big wages. Big money. And you let Tottenham win it. Tottenham. I can't come back from this.
Nope.
I don't think I can come back from this. I don't think I'll ever be myself again, bro. I'm telling you now. Something inside of me died today, bro. We were top dogs. They were known as nobodies. Pretenders. And yet today, they're in the Champions League. And we could be 17th. Bruno Fernandes, man. The captain, the leader.
Come on, Madonna.
I'm like, show me. Show me what you've got, Bruno. People talk to me and say, yo, you're too harsh on Bruno. You keep telling me you're too harsh on Bruno. But when it matters the most, he didn't turn up.
Bruno is a legend.
Come on, guys, man. I've not got an agenda. I want my club to win.
You ain't gonna win shit, man.
I want us to win.
I've gone, man.
This isn't about clicks. This isn't about fame. I'm here in Bilbao because I wanted us to win. I wanted this club to come back to the top. But we're not now.
Ain't gonna happen.
We're done.
Done.
It's generally over.
100%.
Ineos.
The best.
Glazers. What are you doing?
They're my favorites.
What are you going to do to fix this mess?
Nothing.
20 years of bad ownership. And these lot can't even afford a barbecue. They can't even afford tickets. Do we really trust Ineos to take us back to the top?
Nope.
Think about a bigger picture, guys. We need to unite as a fan base.
United.
And claim our football club back. Because it's dying, guys. It's dying right in front of your eyes. Tonight is a sign of that. A team that has not won a trophy in nearly 20 years have won a trophy right in front of our eyes. That is a sign that this football club is on the downhill spiral. We're done. It's a long way back to the top.
Finished.
Long way back. And it's a long way back for me as well.
Definitely.
20 hours it took me to get here.
Take another 20 hours to get back.
And I go home empty-handed. Because some players don't want to turn up.
Listen.
Manager has no tactics.
History is there for you.
Quality issues in the bin.
History is still there. Still there, history.
We didn't want it today. We didn't realize it was a cup final today. We didn't. It's just turn up. You got to play. Put your heart and soul into it. They did. They fed for their lives. Positioning, they were there. Well,
my brother, man, I worry for you, man. Just relax, man. Relax. You know what I mean? This is football. It's not your time. It'll be, a few years more till you at least, probably get back in top 4 anyway. Just relax, man. Take it on the chin, man. Take it on the chin like we all did in the past.
What are we doing?
History club.
Get
Now. You are a history club now, bro. That's what you called us after 10 years. A history club. Now the shoe is in the other foot. You are a history club now, guys. Enjoy it. See you later. Sayonara. Let's continue.
Of everyone. Start fresh. Get rid and start properly again now. This is where we're at right now. We have to start properly.
History club, history club, history club, history club, history club,
I just can't believe it, bro. Tottenham Hotspur. They're all going to be coming out of here singing, celebrating, man.
Ooh, man.
I've got Toby and expressions to deal with now. Why did you do that to me? Why? These lot don't know what trophy is about.
You know.
Even in our worst moment, we smelled trophy. We tasted trophy. They can't even smell their own ashes.
Yeah, we got ashes.
And yet today, they've risen like Undertaker. They can chat to people now. They can step on the streets and say, you know what? We've won a European trophy. Don't ever underestimate that. The platform now that they get
fun, guys.
from winning it and the money that they get. We put our money, our soul, our effort. My voice is gone. And yet these lot did not want to turn up.
The boys back, bro.
What's now? What now, guys? We could be finishing 17th. That's embarrassing. It's embarrassing. But you know what? We deserve it. Years of negligence, you deserve it. Leaving your hopes on one game last season and this.
United. 17th, 17th, I say.
17th, Man United. They did it the Man United way. Woo! Come on!
Season now. You deserve it. But we as fans have to pay the price. We have to turn up. Amad Diallo, Bruno Fernandes.
Guys, what's it like to be us, man? What's it like to be a Liverpool fan, man? You know, when you see things like this, it's the most joyful. Listen, Man United, I hate with passion. Go and check out my Twitter personal account. I say that on there as well. It's just, it makes me happy, man. I've suffered in the 90s with these fuckers, mate. I've suffered enough, man. I went through school empty-handed for a long time. I sat through Graham Souness buying Julian Dix. I sat through Roy Evans buying Phil Babs and that. You know what I mean? I've sat through fat Neil Ruddock in the centre-back position. You know what I mean? Like, that's what I've sat through. And Torban Picnic being in our team, who should never play football in his entire life. That's what I sat through. I mean, we won it in 1990. I was expecting us, you know, we're not going to win it the next season. Maybe the next season after. The next season after. The next season after. Became 30 years. That's how long I've waited, guys, yeah? And these assholes have made me suffer that. They were in charge of the FA. The Premier League were behind them. You know, Ferguson had his hands on everything back in the day. That's how powerful they were. That's why they didn't really dominate Europe. Because if you were that good, you would have dominated Europe at the same time. But they didn't. Because they didn't have their hands inside, you know, UEFA or, you know, FIFA and all that stuff. They only had it in the Premier League and in the FA. Don't forget, Edwards and all these guys were working for the FA as well. So they did whatever they wanted. I remember Martin Keown saying when they were coming back from international duty, what did they do? They stopped off at the Manchester airport. And, you know, the Manchester United players go back to their houses from there. The rest of them have to go with the coach back to London and all that stuff. That's how powerful Man United was under Ferguson back in the day, guys. So we suffered, man. It's time for them to suffer. We have to just stick it in some more, man. I'm loving it. I'm absolutely loving it. Please, guys, hit the subscription button, notification button, like button, all that good stuff. And, you know, support me. That's what I want to do. I want to make fun of these fuckers, man, because I've had enough. Had enough. I can't be nice anymore.
Fernandes, the guys did not turn up. Our bench was too late, Hammering. I'm trying to back you, but bro, you haven't given me anything to defend you. There's no defense for this. If you go, you go. I don't know. I don't know where we go now. I genuinely know where we go now. I don't know where this money's coming from. I don't give a shit about Cunha. I don't give a shit about any player, man.
Yeah.
Seriously, man. What's going to happen? We get a little transfer dopamine, then what? Then what? What then? What happens then?
I'm just coming down because we haven't used it earlier.
I'm just tired, bro. Tired, man. I speak up for the club. I back the club because they won't back me. They won't back me.
You ain't big anymore. You ain't big anymore. You ain't big. You ain't big. We will take over eventually. You ain't big anymore.
Oh man, I don't know, man. I just feel like for me, I'm sickening, man. I don't know where we go from here. No player turned up, substitution dead. There isn't anything now here. It's a long way back for Man United. And I'll be honest with you, I'm not gassing anything up anymore. I'm not doing anything, man. My soul's gone now. Honestly, my heart and my passion for this, bro, I don't know, man. Some people just say, you know what, it's better not to be disappointed, man. It's better just to say, you know what, it is what it is. United are what they are now. Result happens, it is what it is. Who cares, man? Seriously, it's got to that point now, man. Could have been a historic night, man. Could have been a historic night. Could have been another good night. So you know what, it's been a bad season, but we've won a trophy. We've won a trophy at the end of it.
You haven't, though, bro.
I genuinely don't know what to say, man. I'm done.
Thank you.
Like the video.
Thank you.
Subscribe to the channel. And we're out. Take
You're
care.
definitely done, bro. Thank you for the good times. Take it easy, bro. Next, let's go to the chat, guys. I'm sorry. I've been away for a bit. We're going to talk about transfers. So let's go with the transfers and, enjoy Liverpool side of things. We're going to be picking up the Premier League on Sunday, people. I am over excited. Oh, go. All right, guys, we're going to the transfers now. Is everybody okay? Fasten your seatbelts and all that good stuff. Please hit the like button and subscribe button, all that good stuff. Especially the notification will alert you every single time I come on, people. So don't miss that either. It's a little bell just right there somewhere. Just hit it. So we're going to talk about Wirtz, Florian Wirtz. That's how you say his name. So the story is, as probably many of you guys know, the meeting between Liverpool directors and the club ownership was scheduled at a short notice after the Wirtz family's visit last week. So Michael Edwards will explain why Wirtz is so special and why a 150 million euro transfer fee would be justified. So from what I've heard, Michael Edwards flying over to Boston to meet up with the owners to, propose a transfer for Florian Wirtz, which is basically the player they all want. He's their number one player from what I've heard. I'm excited about it. I told you guys the other day what he can, produce for us, which is, creativity as well as flair, and Preston. He's a good presser of the ball as well. He's basically a Coutinho type player with more possession based. Coutinho, the issue that we had with Coutinho back in the day was he lost the ball too easily, many times, and we used to get frustrated with him. But with Wirtz, is a different style of football. Is something Manchester City buys, PSG, the big clubs, Real Madrid, Barcelona, etc. This is why I'm so excited for him coming to Liverpool, because that will send a statement out there to the rest of the Premier League and everybody else that Liverpool are not playing around anymore. As I said many times, there's no pandemic, there's no furlough, there's nothing like that happening. We're not building a new stand at Anfield Road anymore. It's done. So let's just like concentrate on the pitch now, and continue the progression, which is winning the Premier League. And the next season we go for the Premier League again, as well as the Champions League and a cup, I hope, as well. So we could do a treble, maybe do the right treble for once, if you know what I mean. Because the League Cup is not good enough, or the Milk Cup at the time wasn't good enough, because we did the treble before, which was the League, the Champions League, and the Milk Cup. They said, that's not the real treble. It's the FA Cup, not the League Cup. Yeah, okay, we'll try that as well. So we have that options, guys. If you look at the Premier League this season, there ain't no dominance apart from Liverpool. You know what I mean? We're for 12 points clear. Obviously, we could have been more if we wanted to, if we put the foot on the gas. But we didn't. We take it off the gas and we just, give the chances to the other players that need, game time as well. So as you can see over there, that's what they've been saying. Sorry, it's a bit stretched. I couldn't get you guys, something that's not stretched out like that. Apologies. So we'll go for another one. The Anfield sector. It says, obviously, Liverpool are serious about Florian Wirtz, the bosses around football boss Michael Edwards are to fly to Boston this week. So I was asking myself, like, why would you fly to Boston when they come in on Sunday anyway? But this one looks like they have to do it as soon as possible, because if you look at it in a way, he's not sought after just about from Liverpool. There's other teams that want him, like Bayern Munich, for example. So Liverpool doing things right now is important. The earlier you do the transfer, the better, for your chances of getting the player. Because you don't want to be dilly-dallying around a transfer and, waiting for Bayern Munich to straighten up their finance to get the player. If it's like for example, Caicedo, Chelsea. Remember, guys, we had to wait for them to do some transfers, loan deals for them to get Caicedo. And we don't want to go through things like that. Just get the transfer through the door. Propose the player to FSG. FSG gives the green light, and then you just go and get the player for the amount he's really worth. So, and I said, I told you guys about Julian Alvarez. That's another one that's come up today, actually, that Atletico Madrid are willing to sell within the right price. So we can get him as well. As I said to you guys, Atletico is not that type of club that hold on to players if the right price comes for their players. They don't win the league a lot. They're not really competitive in like Real Madrid and Barcelona sense of things, if you know what I mean. They on in and out, if you know what I mean, of league titles. So I'll love to see him over here, you know what I mean. And there's another player I was talking about, Sesko, I think. Sesko from Leipzig. They were talking about him as well as a potential transfer if the Alvarez and Isak thing doesn't work out. I like him. He looks like a good striker. Is he suitable for the Premier League? I don't know, because a lot of players that come from RB Leipzig haven't really produced a lot for Liverpool, apart from Konate, as we know. Even though Konate is here, some people still ask questions about his ability, with the ball, without the ball as well. So there's a lot of things we've got to do, guys. There's a lot of things we've got to do, as you guys know. So sorry about the chat. I'll get back to it right now. Apologies. I want to hear from you. Please give me what you think, what we need in players and all that stuff. I've already put a poll up about Isak and Alvarez. I said Alvarez is the one I want to get. I want to hear you guys choose whichever one out of the two. I gave you my point of view on Alvarez, and I gave you my point of view of Isak previously. I think Alvarez suits more to Liverpool than Isak does, and I think we need to start heading towards that direction. And he's more likely to buy. We could more likely buy him than Isak. Isak is at the richest club in the world, and unless the player pushes the transfer, it'll be impossible for us to get him. If you know what I mean, guys. Yeah. Big up Realism, as I always say. Big up Joseph, I believe, new person. I think Uncle Rod's. Cedric's in the house. Big up Cedric, bro. Daryl's in the house. Big up Daryl, bro. Honestly, Foles, I don't believe the Wirtz stuff. We have no chance. Real. Sorry, is it? I can't see it. Real in the race now. Oh, we've got no chance in the race now. Okay, but bro, it is what it is, isn't it? Like, we've got to try it out. Sometimes what you got to look at, Daryl, when you're champions, you have to go after the best players in the world, as we did at the time we was champions before. I think we won the Champions League and the season after. No, we won the Premier League and the season after. Sorry, we won the Premier League, and in the summer we bought Jota and Thiago. Nobody ever thought we, Liverpool Football Club, can buy the likes of Thiago, and we did, and we showed what we're all about. So this is what they've done before. They've done. It's not like the first time this is like it's happening. They've done it before. Thiago was a world-class player for 10 years. Everybody knew who he was. Like, everybody wanted him at one stage. You know what I mean? So you can get players like this. It's nothing is impossible. As I said, we won the Premier League. We got Thiago, Jota, and Tsimikas, I believe. So why not go for something like this again? Why not? You know what I mean? Jota is not working out anymore. We gave him 5 years. He's still injured. Still doesn't produce a lot for the football club when we need him the most. Time to move on. Let's buy the next generation, younger players that's gonna, produce more for us in the future as well. So that's what I'm saying. It happened before. Thiago. If you put Thiago and Wirtz in together, like, which one is the better player? You're gonna say Thiago, right? We got Thiago. We did. So it is possible, bro. It is possible. Don't lose hope, bro. Don't lose hope. I know FSG screw us over a lot, but there's no excuses now, if you know what I mean. I think even the fans that support FSG have to come out and say how it is as well. How did that go, you man twice? It was the best thing I've ever seen yesterday, man. I was at work watching it, and I was just celebrating. Listen, I don't give a shit about Tottenham. Tottenham doesn't scare me. They can win whatever they want. They've won the Europa League before, UEFA Cup, whatever it's called. So it is what it is. Trudon says they fuck Fergie to Bilbao to lose. Oh, they took Fergie to Bilbao to lose. Yeah, Ferguson always arrives in big occasions, isn't it? And they don't really win a lot of them when he's arriving. I don't know what it is. I remember the Liverpool games. We battered them every time he was there. So it's weird. Absolutely weird, man. I've just wet myself, man. United down the drain. Emerim, sorry, big poo stain. Yeah, listen. Luckily we didn't get him. I know a lot of us wanted him, but I'm not a fan of three at the back, guys. I'm more of a fan of 4 at the back, and then you progress. We invented 3 at the back for about 3 to 4 years with Roy Evans. Didn't work out. It was horrible. We was conceding goals left, right, and center. Never competed in a title. We won the League Cup, Coca-Cola Cup at the time. That was about it, really. It wasn't exciting to watch. As I said, there's only one team that's won the Premier League with 3 at the back, and the season after, the manager got sacked. There you go. Big up, Zaki. I hope you're well, bro. I hope you're well, brother. True, don't know what you're saying, bro. What you're saying. And Alan Hansen will hand the Premier League trophy to VVD on Sunday. Woo! One of my favorite centre-backs in the history of Liverpool Football Club. And I'm glad he's alive and well, man, because he looks better now. I'm very, very glad for that, man, because he's a legend at Liverpool Football Club. You know what I mean? If you talk about centre-backs, you always compare them with Alan Hansen, and people that watch Alan Hansen back in the day know how good he was, man. He was a fantastic centre-back. Can dribble from the back. Not a lot of pace, but his mind was, up there with the best, if you know what I mean. Modric is leaving Madrid. I can see them going for McAllister. I said that a while ago. Trudon, you're trying to take my spot, boy? You're trying to take my spot? What's going on, bro? What is going on? I said that a while ago, didn't I? That's what worries me. That's why I say, don't talk about McAllister. We can't talk about McAllister, guys. Just keep it quiet. Keep it hush with McAllister, because if it goes around, he might end up, saying, I want to go to Real Madrid like Trent. You know what I mean? Trent says he supported Real Madrid from a young age. Did you? What joke. He's crying. Yeah, he's crying. He was crying, bro. He was crying. I don't blame him though, bro. Like, you're traveling all the way to Bilbao to watch your team get beaten by Tottenham, bro. Come on, man. Come on. It's a joke. Absolute joke, man. You can't go to Bilbao to lose to Tottenham. Allow that, bro. This is another one as well, guys. Let me just share it with you. Man United to get relegated next season will be epic. I hope so, bro. They have been relegated before. Dennis Law, their ex-player, actually relegated them. I think with a back heel, as I remember when I watched it back. So it can happen, man. If things don't go according to plan next season, especially when they can't spend a lot of money, they got listen. When you're in that bottom 3, in the bottom 4, somewhere around there, it's very difficult to get out of that. And that's what I can see happen to them if they do that again. Because, they got lucky this season due to the bottom 3 being as bad as bad as they've been throughout the season. So, yeah, I hope next season, the teams that come up don't go back down again, because it doesn't look good for the Premier League. We want to make it more competitive, if you know what I mean. And it was sad this season. Like the 3 that came up, they're going back down. Very, very, very sad, that is. As you can see in the Anfield sector, guys, it says Barcelona breaking. Barcelona considering Luis Diaz as their number 1 target for for a while now. They are doing their I can't say it. Calculations. Player eager to come. So as you guys know, Barcelona. Conclusions. Conclusions. Player eager to come. So, if you look at Barcelona, they've got financial issues, which means they have to probably get rid of a few players for them to bring in new players. But the thing with Luis Diaz is, how much is Liverpool gonna, say they need for him? That's what I want to know. Because a lot of people are saying 80 million. I don't think he's worth 80 million. He's going to be 29 soon. So. It's going to be less than that. Although, we saw Casemiro go to Man United for over 70 million, if you know what I mean. So it can happen. I could see probably the 50 million, 60 million pound mark, and then probably, we'll let him go. Do I want to let him go? I don't want to let him go anymore. During the season, I was saying, just get rid of him because he's starting to piss me off. He doesn't create good chances. He only scores now and again, and he doesn't really, contribute to the team that much. That's what I said. But as I watched him throughout the second part of the season, I thought he was one of the best players that we had. So, yeah, we've got to time something there. If we get rid of him, are we getting someone in return that's going to replace him? If you know what I mean. So, I said Rodrigo from Real Madrid is similar to Mane. He's quick. He's a clinical finisher. He presses well as well. That's a typical Liverpool player. Instead of Arsenal getting him, why don't Liverpool go for him? Make it, release Trent early, get Rodrigo through the door, give them certain amount of money for Rodrigo to come to the other way as well. So we could do something like that, man. Nothing is impossible. Nothing. So, we can forgive Real Madrid just a little bit, if you know what I mean. Yeah, but Diaz is heading towards 29, 80 million. Nah, that's not going to happen. I don't think so. That's too much for him. Nah, can't see that. But yeah, let me just go on with the transfer. Let me see what else have I found. There you go. That's Anfield Buzz. They say Liverpool main aim is to snatch Wirtz away from Bayern. So Bayern have a financial issues as well. They have to get rid of probably a lot of players to get Wirtz in as well. So everybody, all over the place has issues apart from Liverpool Football Club. We ain't got no, financial PSR issues because we haven't spent anything. So when you don't spend anything, you should have a summer that you're going to spend. So this is the summer I think we have to spend as champions as well to get the best players through the door. So I can see that happening, guys. I can see a lot of stuff coming in and out this season. I think we're going to let go of a lot of players as well. I don't see Harvey Elliott staying this window. I really don't, because he might want, a first team, spot. He might want something like that. So, he's at the age now. He needs to start playing consistently. And not only that, there's a World Cup around the corner. Does he want to be part of that? At Liverpool, he's going to be, bit part player, and I don't think he wants to be that anymore. So if we could get good finance for him, why not, man? Why not? I could never see him being part of the first team. Let me just put it that way. The way he plays, he's very slow. Takes a while for him to get into the game, and players bypass him. It's just all a mess around, to be fair. Sometimes with him. So when he comes as a sub, he looks like one of the best players you've seen. But when he starts the games, it's when he has issues, in my opinion. Although he scored against Brighton the other day, great. But I'm not going to judge him on Brighton, a game we've got nothing to lose. You know what I mean? Come on. You can't judge him for that. So that's the Sesko one. That's what I saw. Benjamin Sesko is keen on a move to Liverpool, and talks took place as far as back as last year. Liverpool still in contact, and it's believed 100 million fee can be reduced. There are a number of clubs interested. I can't see him being 100 million, guys, like euros, which is probably 90 million euros, something like that, around 80 or 90 million, something like that. I don't see that. I mean, like, everybody's worth 100 million nowadays. Like, are we just gonna like concede to things like that? No. So, you know, I mean, if you're worth that much, you gotta be worth it. Like, I don't think Sesko is worth that. And then there's another one as well. Honestly, someone moved for Newcastle winger, obviously, Gordon. We wanted him last summer. I think he was about to join. Something went wrong, and he didn't join afterwards. That's another player on the left as well. If you can't get Rodrigo, why not Gordon? Why not, man? I'll take that. I'll take that. But like I said, my preferred players are Alvarez, Valera from Porto, obviously Kirkez as a left back. The centre back, I have to search, guys, because the next centre back at Liverpool Football Club, it has to be someone that's going to replace Van Dijk in the next 2 years. Someone Van Dijk can teach a lot to, you know what I mean, during the season. So eventually that boy can take over afterwards. That's what I want to see. I don't want to see us, you know, buying a centre back that's going to be a bit part player and then he's never going to make it in the first team. I wouldn't even know if Konate is going to stay either. There's another thing on top of that. We don't want to see in the next couple of years, like if Van Dijk and all them leave, Kwanzaa and someone else in our centre back. We don't want to see that. We want to see something better quality. I mean, so we've got to be careful with the things like that. The next signings, as I said, in the right wing has to be Salah's replacement eventually. So while Salah is there, you could teach him a lot. Same thing with the centre-back position as well. Mamardashvili is already coming, obviously, to learn under Alisson. So that's sorted. But, like, you know, those two positions, those two crucial areas in the pitch has to be sorted as soon as possible. Because I don't want to go into a season, like I said, if Konate leaves, we're going to be Kwanzaa and co. You know what I mean? We don't even know who's going to be there. We don't want to be part of that shit, man. So we've got to be serious in the transfer window. Sorry, guys. I'm done with the transfers. I told you guys what I feel about it. Please hit the likes and subscribe if you're new. Hit that notification bell. I will be back tomorrow as well. Let me get into the chat. Then I'm off ski. I need to get ready for work. Night shift. You know what I mean? I really hate night shift. Fuck off night shift. That's what I say. Sorry about the language, people. I get come on, man. Who does night shifts? Bloody hell. It's worst. Let me see what's going on with the chat. They're all done. Took Fergie to Bilbao. There we go. Zakir says, big up for the LFC Red in chat. Big up, Zakir. I've seen that one. Modric, seen. Man United relegated. Let's go for LA. LA says, let's get it done, please, FSG. We're hoping, bro. Like they need to start performing in the transfer window, man. They haven't done that. You know, I haven't seen a great transfer window since that season we bought Salah, Oxlade-Chamberlain, and players like that, as I remember. That was, and you know, we tried to get Van Dijk, but we got him in a January transfer window. So that was a great window. Florian Wirtz, please, FSG, let's get it done from Joseph. You never walk alone. Yeah, we need that, bro. We do need that. Hell no to Sesko. Okay, you're straightforward with that one. I don't mind that, bro. Like, I don't know much about him. I saw bits of him, but I'd rather judge a player on a view of I have to watch him in games consistently. That's how I like to judge players. YouTube ain't gonna give me anything because YouTube made shit players look great in the past as well. They only give you the best clips of the player. What about the bad clips as well, man? Rodrigo says, big up, Rodrigo. We have a real chance to sign Wirtz. It would be amazing. You know, listen, I think we've got a chance because the player actually arrived in England. Who did he speak to? Where did he go? That's the question, isn't it? So we've got more of a chance in this, man. I'm sure it was Liverpool he went to see. So let's just have hope. That's all I can say. That don't be downhearted on it, guys. Don't get overexcited. but don't be downhearted. Just be in the middle. Have hope. That's what I'm saying. Zakir says, would you take KDB on a free? No. You got to move on from KDB, bro. I mean, like, come on, man. The guy can't even run anymore. Did you watch him the other day? Couldn't run. He's finished, bro. The legs are gone. We're just going to put him in the pitch for wheel him into the pitch. Guys, like, I love sentimentality, but, you know, sometimes you got to let things go. We need to look to the future. We need to look at the next Liverpool. We can't keep looking back, you know, on players and trying to find their best years when they passed it. It's gone, bro. It's gone. It's gone. I can't be asked anymore, man. I can't paying him that much money as well now. I know Salah joked about we've got space there, but it is what it is. Big up Irishman. Please go subscribe to Irishman. His channel is doing some amazing things, man. Please go and support every Liverpool channel, guys. That's what we're all about at the end of the day. I will be here on the parade day on the 26th. Not here, of course. I'm going to be at Liverpool. I might do a live stuff on there as well, so please tune into the channel. I should be doing a watch along for the final game. Couldn't get tickets as always, so it's never available for Fuzzy. You know what I mean? But it's available when it goes to America and places like that. But when you need it in England, it's very hard to get tickets for some reason. Fuzzy scored against them with his last touch in the game, in the football game, he means. But they would have been relegated either way. Results elsewhere went against them. Oh, okay. Yeah, man. It is what it is, bro. It is what it is. They've been relegated before. I can't remember. If you ask me about Liverpool, when did they get relegated? I can't remember, man. I know history about Liverpool, but relegation, I don't get involved in. All I know is Bill Shankly picked us up in the second division and took us to the first division, and we won it all. We won it all. We won it all under Bill Shankly and Bob Paisley. We won it all. We've got 6 English clubs in the Champions League for next season after Tottenham victory. Wow, that's what I'm talking about, bro. Come on, Nelson. It'd be easy for us, innit? We beat them every week anyway. Woo, let's go. Edward says, a Tottenham fan singing Champions of Europe, you'll never sing that to an Arsenal fan. It's only the Europa. I know, bro. I know. Listen, taking the piss out of Arsenal is the most important thing for a Tottenham fan, isn't it? They've been living under them for years. I mean, in trophy terms. So if they're singing like that, let them be, man. Let them be, bro. It's something they don't do a lot, if you know what I mean. Sesko, Nunes, donkeys. Okay. I'm not even gonna mention Sesko anymore. If you're gonna like that, bro, I'm not gonna do it. I'm not gonna be mentioning them anymore. I allow it. Honestly, guys, thank you for today, man. I appreciate everyone that's tuned in. I've been trying to build the channel for a while. It's just a consistency that's an issue with me. I'll do my best in the near future as well. Obviously, I've got Nalante and JK helping me out here. So yeah. Just tune in whenever you can and help us out on the chat. And plus, hit the likes and subscribe if you're new. Abdul says, hi, Fuzzy Chat. How are you? Like, comment, share, subscribe. You never walk alone. Abdul, again. I'm just going down the comments, guys, before I go in it. So, yeah. Respect to you all, innit? It will be hard to replace VVD. It will be, Abdul, but we've got to look into that. Otherwise, we're going to be in the wilderness. I don't want to be, like, trying to search... after Alan Hansen took us 30 years to replace him. You know what I mean? I don't want to be doing things like that. Be smart in the transfers. Get your scouts going out there and looking for players. And then we'll get the right replacement afterwards. Because if you look at Michael Edwards and his transfers, bro, ain't that many wrong he did. You know what I mean? So let's just hope he gets the right replacement for him, bro. Because what I want is someone as powerful as him, height similar to him, not Gahey from Crystal Palace. Sorry, guys. I know like a lot of people like that guy. Obviously, he won the FA Cup recently as well. But he's not as solid as Van Dijk. You need someone who's solid like Van Dijk. That's what you need. Someone who players fear going past. Nobody fears Gahey and all them lot. Come on, man. Let's be realistic. Gahey just reminds me of Phil Babb. Something exciting. Comes to a big club. Gets lost, in the archives. If we get Frimpong Kirkes, we'll need a centre-back defensive midfielder and a number 9. Yeah, I agree with you, Abdul. 100%, bro. That's what we've got to do, innit? We can't sit back. We still need other areas to improve, which is, the midfield and the striking position. which we gave a chance to Nunes. Didn't work out. Not good enough. Big up, bro. You never walk alone. It's been a mad season. We are champions. I've seen the trophies and all that stuff on Twitter. Let me share with you guys. They're getting the trophies ready for us. The trophy ready for us. Trophy ready for us. Looking forward to that. It looks beautiful, guys. Honestly, it looks beautiful. Where is it? I've seen it somewhere on Twitter. X. They wrote the name Liverpool on it. I've got it already. There you go. Hang on, let me make it bigger for you guys to see it. It looks beautiful, guys. Absolutely beautiful. Let me share it with you. As I always do, man. Share the best things with you guys, you know what I mean? Look at that, guys. Look at that. Doesn't that look beautiful? Better with the red ribbons, innit? Better with the red ribbons, man. I'm tired of that, blue ribbon always around it, man. Yeah, the red is the best. That look how shiny that is. Look how shiny that is. I'm telling you, mate. Wow. Absolutely wow. I can't wait when Van Dijk lifts that. It's gonna be amazing, guys. I'm gonna get my cigar out. I'm gonna be doing a watch along. I'm gonna be happy, man. Absolutely happy with that. Let me see what JK is saying again. Big up JK as always, bro. Appreciate you. Bless, bro. Abdul, of course, man. God bless everybody. No way is Sesko is worth 100 million, and I'm tired of Leipzig players. Yeah, they're not good enough, bro. We keep going to their players, and nothing ever comes out, man. Apart from Konate, but as I said, Konate has his own deficiencies as well. So yeah, we got to be serious, man. We got to get some players like Alvarez, Isak, if it's possible. Players like that. I'm tired of going to Leipzig and we're getting robbed. Yeah, I'm just looking around Twitter at the moment, guys. Just see if there's anything that's coming up. Sometimes you get breaking news, as you know. They're saying Frimpong has passed his medical. So let's look into this one. Let's make it bigger for you. Yeah, don't be downhearted about Frimpong, guys. I know there's a lot of people saying about his defensive side, his defensive deficiencies, and all that stuff. As I said many times, when you go to a bigger club, it's a different story. You have to improve as a player. So Jeremy Frimpong has passed his medical and is set to complete his 30 million move from Bayer Leverkusen when the transfer window opens. This is from Paul Joyce, people. Paul Joyce has confirmed that. I'm so happy. What I like about Frimpong, guys, he's direct. He just likes to take on people. Don't give a damn who you are. He will still take you on. And that's what we're gonna have in our team. Yeah, guys. Hang on. There's something about Kirkes now. Let me just share it with you. Let's go. Okay, I hope you can see it. It's not done, Liverpool. This is from David Ornstein. He says it's not done. Liverpool are his priority and he is their top target, but they'll have other options too. It's not advanced yet. So with Kirkes, they're gonna say things like this, innit? They're gonna say it's not moving and all that stuff. But from what I've heard, they have been talking to him for a while. So listen, things are looking good in my opinion. We are gonna get the players that we want. And it depends how fast we move. Because I don't want to be sitting here competing with other teams for players. Be quick, man. Because when you waste time, Caicedo happens. When you waste time, Zubimendi happens. We don't want to go through things like that anymore. So let's be serious in the transfer window, man. I mean, yeah. So yeah, that's all I got for you today, guys. I will be back for the preview tomorrow. And we could discuss it further, you know what I mean? We had a laugh. At Man United not winning the Europa League. Tottenham are in the Champions League, people. 6 teams, as Nelson said, it's going to be in the Champions League. KDB can come on for last 10. I'm not here for the retirement league, bro. You could go to the retirement league for that, bro. Big up, Edward. True, yeah. Nelson, big up, brother. We can't be the retirement league for players, bro. We've got to be serious, innit? We've got to be serious. Like, if you look to the future, that means, you've got more of a chance of winning the league and the Champions League in the next 5 to 6 years. That's what we've got to do. Buy players for that rather than players for now. And, they'll be leaving next season. I can't do that, man. How fast can Liverpool work on transfer? That's awesome. Yeah, this is what we need, bro. We can't muck about. Big up Wild Dead Wolf, man. Big up, bro. I haven't seen you for a bit. I hope everything's okay with you and family and all that stuff. I love I love hang on, let me just see what's I can't see it. That's why. Appreciate that. I love loads news. Loads news from me. Frimpong signed. Yeah. He will sign very soon, brother. Nunes going to Athletic next. Manager Torres. Wow, didn't know that. Next manager Torres. What? So Simeone is leaving? Wow, if he leaves, wow, didn't know that. That's sad for them anyway. It might be coming to Man United. You never know, man. Yeah, Nunes going to Athletic could be a sign that's telling you Alvarez could be going. You know what I mean? So I can't imagine Nunes moving from one bench to another one. I'm sure, you know what I mean, it's to replace someone. And they're so with Nunes and Alvarez, it'll be if Alvarez comes to Liverpool, it'd be good for him. And if Nunes goes to Atletico, it'd be good for him. Because I think Nunes suits Atletico more than he suits the Liverpool Football Club and the Premier League, of course. Bigger pitches, wide open. He could run to space, score a lot of goals. That's why I say. That's why I am saying he's more suited to that league than us. So good luck to him, man. Good luck to him. Rodrigo. Oh, sorry. We said Diaz price at 85 million. Barca. No, hang on. Let me see that again. Sorry about that, bro. Sorry about that, Mr. Wild Dead Wolf. I was going so fast, I forgot about your comment there. Apologies. Diaz price set at 85 million. Barca #1 project, or the Go Loan United Rashford. Yeah, I've heard about that. They want to loan obviously Rashford, but I don't. I think they're more interested in Diaz from the reports that they've been saying. And I don't even know if Man United want to loan that Rashford anymore. I think it's more of a sell than loaning that Rashford now. Rodrigo of Chelsea or Arsenal. Off to Chelsea or Arsenal. I don't think so. He could be staying, but if Liverpool come in with the right offer, why not, man? Why not? What you got to lose, man? What you got to lose? Let's give his team in the next 10 days. Okay. Sorry, man. Sorry. It's just the spelling sometimes. I have to make it out somehow for you. Sorry, Fozzy. I didn't see it. That's why about that way about Tottenham having one over Arsenal. Oh, okay. That's okay, bro. No problem. LFC in talks next week. Alvarez. There's a lot of reports going around, bro. A lot of reports going around for that one. So keep an eye on it, man. If anything breaks, I'll let you guys know. Guys, it's been brilliant. Thank you for tuning in. I will be back tomorrow, probably around the same time. And there should be a panel show. There should be, innit? There should be a panel show, innit? It's about time. But Man United, rest in peace. I can't do the eyes, so there you go. Finished, Man United. Finished. I'm so happy, man. I gotta go, guys. I gotta go to work in the morning. I'm so in the evening. I gotta go on do a night shift again, as always. But please do me a favor, guys. Hit the like, subscribe, and all that good stuff. Appreciate everybody that's on. And let's go Liverpool on Sunday, innit? Let's lift that Premier League trophy, baby. Take care, everybody.